G'day Goobers, my name is Mero and welcome back to Minecraft. Now, last time we left off, we made this awesome library here, and I'm a big fan of it, I am. It is very, very cool. Now, you are probably thinking that I am going to be working on another one of the profession buildings, as I have for quite a while now. No, actually, we're shaking things up a bit. We are doing something different, something that has been requested for quite a while. I am making an expansion on the underground tunnel system. And what is that going to be? Well, it's going to be something that a lot of you might be very, very happy with. I'm finally getting rid of this horrid monstrosity. That's right. I am making a storage room. A proper one this time. Not this horrible wall. I can finally make some room up here as well. Ooh, it's gonna be good. But before we start that, my tools are looking very, very bad right now. So I'm gonna quickly just repair them up in my gold farm. Okay, all my tools are repaired and I got a bunch of gold out of it too. Absolutely awesome. Now we can finally get together the resources. I will just deposit all of that. Now, here's a little bit of an issue. I'm not gonna spoil too much, but we're gonna need a lot of waxed copper. I hope we have enough. We should, but we might need a lot more honeycomb. I hope not, but we might. I definitely should have most of the resources that I need right now. So, I suppose the main problem's gonna be actually digging the thing. Now, it's gonna be in this direction, this thing. So, I really hope that I can dig this whole thing out and hopefully not deal with any caves that I have to fill in. That was a huge issue that I had to go through with building this thing. There was a massive cave underneath this. But, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Ooh, I completely forgot about this. Oh, actually, that's really cool. These used to be the orange copper rods, but they've oxidized into green ones, and it actually looks way cooler now. But now, I suppose it's actually time to start the process. So, I guess I will see you very soon once all the resources have been gathered. Or until we come across a snag, because most of the time that happens. And we're back. I have gathered nearly everything that we need. We have mostly everything, but we are very much missing quite a bit of acacia. Now, I do have trees that I can just farm, but where's the fun in that? Instead, I thought it would be a wonderful idea to go back to base 1 because it's in a savanna biome. And we also have the pillager killer grinder thing. What do you call it again? The raid farm. The raid farm. And I have a bunch of ominous balls with me. Actually, I think there might be a couple more sitting around, so I'll quickly grab those as well. There's another 2. Oh, and another... Oh, damn. And I think there might just be another ominous bottle down here in the alchemy room. Which, let's quickly check. I do not. Oh well. In any case, I have brought all the supplies that I believe that I need. So now it's just time to go over there, get the acacia that I need. And we're here. Hello. So, yeah, there we go. Acacia trees all around there. Well, firstly, I will definitely grab these trees. It hasn't even been that long and it's already becoming night again. Jeez. I could have sworn I slept like 2 minutes ago. Oh, well, at least I got a bed in here still. Come on, sleep. There we go. Oh, hello. Hi. Okay, well, in any case, I have 3+ stacks now. I got a few extra saplings, so that's pretty good. Okay, well, I think it's time to start a few raids. Oh, I love the design I did too. Just those little boxes and the little things. Honestly, I put way too much effort into it, but I love it. Okay, there we go. Little trapdoor. Take you down. Like, I don't recall if I have an ender chest down here or not. I don't. Oh, everything has not despawned. Everything that I dropped there is still very much there. I'm kind of surprised by that, but alright. I'll just take those. Cool, cool, cool. Get my... Oh my god, I have another one in there. Ugh. That's 20 raids. Oh, we are going to be rich. Well, I suppose there's no time like the present. I think start off small and work our way up. From 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5. Let's do it! And so the raid starts. Okay, well, out of one single raid, I got that much stuff. Insane! I still have, like, 19 more to go. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, my friend, but it's not over just yet. There's a lot more to go. Alright, well, I think I'm going to, save you the pain and skip to the end of this, because this is probably going to take me, like, quite a while! Quite a while! So, I think I'm just going to skip. And we're done. Well, at least halfway done. See, I still have 11 bottles left, but we are... very much full on kind of everything. Yeah, so I don't have enough inventory space for this. I really don't. Not even for like that. As you can see, like there's a bunch of saddles and they're slowly despawning. They'll despawn eventually. But yeah, I have more than I could ever need or want or use. I'm gonna have to die a lot of times for these to have a use. But I think that we're done here. I think that we've done all that we need to do. I still have 11 bottles left, sure. But I can use them another time. It's fine. Well, I have definitely gotten all the resources that I need. I have gotten a lot of items as well along the way. Holy! So, I think that we're good here, at least for now. I might come back later in order to finish off all the ominous bottles that I have, but I might use those for, I don't know, trial chambers or something else. I mean, I have been missing my wind charges, so I might use them on a trial chamber instead. But for now, we have all the resources that we need. We can finally head back home after doing this thing for like 45 minutes. And we can finally excavate and start building the storage chamber. Okay, and we are home sweet home. Thank God for that. I feel like I've been gone for years. So now, yeah, that's, you know what? I'm gonna be sorting these chests anyway. Why not? Let's just deposit all of them in there. I know, it's horrible, it's absolutely disgusting and you hate it. But I'm gonna be sorting it anyway. So it's fine. But now we have all of the acacia that we need, I hope. So I suppose I'll make these last few things and then we can finally actually get to it. So, absolutely wondrous. I've gained all of the acacia things that I think I need. Problem! I forgot about one of the most key things when it comes to copper now. Or copper in general. Wax. Honeycomb. I have, 51, so nearly a stack. I need about 5 times that. I completely glossed over this fact. Completely forgot about it. How are we doing? How are we actually doing? Oh, well, that's nice. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Wow. That's not enough. That's not enough. I mean, there's 1 stack, but we need more. We need a lot more. So, I think I might start prioritizing doing this. It might take forever, yes, but I'm gonna breed these bees, and I am going to, I'm gonna expand the beehive. Cause, yeah, I don't want to have to, this is just not good. So if you notice pretty carefully, there might just be a little bit more bees than usual. Just a little bit. I may or may not have bred a few extra bees. Just a little bit. Not a lot, just enough to get me some extra wax more quickly. And there may or may not be another row of, of beehives as well. So, yeah, I'm just gonna quickly, before I do anything, grab these. Oh boy, that's a lot of bees. Most of them keep running away though. They keep running and running, so I keep breeding more, and then those ones run away, so I breed more, and then those ones run away as well, and it's just an infinite loop. So there's probably about a good, like, 200 bees around this property now. I don't know where they are. They've just kind of gone all over the place. Above my house, over in that direction, over in that direction. But, I mean, I have all the wax I need, so that's something. I'm just gonna, yeah, that's a lot of bees. But we have all of the wax that we need, and we can finally wax all of the stuff. So that's like, was I right? Okay, so yeah, I can wax everything that I have here now. But yeah, I think we're pretty good to actually start this thing now. So here we go, down our, that was bad. Down our awesome little tunnel into our central chamber. Now, I'm going to be going in this direction. Well, kind of this direction and then that direction. You'll see once I've done it. So I'm going to place all these things down. And, well, I'm going to have to get to excavating now, which is, probably the most boring part. So I am going to do something different. Just a little bit different, not too different, but most of the time when I end up doing one of my builds, or as of recent mostly, is, you know, I basically show a before and after, you know, before flat ground and after the building's there. But some people didn't take too much liking towards me doing that, so I'm gonna try something a little bit different. It's still somewhat the same, but hopefully it shows more of a process to it. And I hope that it's more entertaining for you all. So, I suppose we are going to be going from looking like this to this. Now, yes, it definitely isn't that much progression, but at least it's getting somewhere. And you can probably see my actual process now, which is hopefully interesting. Hopefully it's interesting, somewhat interesting. So we've hollowed out the tunnel now. So the next stage is, well, I guess, building the chamber itself, or at least excavating it. Not building yet, we'll get to that later. And there was one cave that intersected this little area, but I covered it up. It wasn't too hard at all. It was really easy. Hopefully this next area and the whole, you know, excavation of this massive area isn't gonna have enough that many caves in it, because that'd be annoying to fill. Quite annoying, but we'll be fine. I'm confident. So, I suppose we shall go again and go from looking like this flat wall to this not so flat wall. Now, this did take me quite a while. There were a few caves, but really, it wasn't that bad at all. There was one cave that I hadn't put torches in, and it's completely isolated, but it's got torches in it now, and now things aren't spawning in it, so that's good. I was hearing zombie noises constantly. It was very annoying. But there was a cave up there, there was a cave down there, but they have all been sealed off. They took no time whatsoever, unlike the central chamber, which just it connected to a massive cave, and it was an absolute agonizing amount of time that took me to fill it up. But here we are. So this is this is basically kind of a visual aid on what this will look like. It's a lot more decorative of a hole than I was really going for in the beginning, but it looks really cool. It looks really, really cool. A lot better than a flat wall, I would say. But now, I think it might just be time to actually start filling it in. So I suppose we should start getting to that. Now, like I said before, this isn't going to be just a cutaway and cutback of, hey, it's done. There's going to be a process. So, I suppose, let's do it then. We are going to, I don't know why I keep saying we are going to go from looking like this to this. I mean, it's just kind of like a thing that I've been doing. I don't know, and I don't know how to stop. Help. Help. I don't know how to stop saying it. Okay, something new, something new, something new. We are, no. Maybe if I do a swooping motion, like going like that. Like this? You know? Like this? Like this? Oh, hey, it actually worked! Oh, that's so cool! Awesome! Fast one in time! How cool is that? A lot better than going from this to this, in my opinion. I like it. I like it. But, yeah, here we go. This is I did the floor. I did only the floor and only the floor. But it looks pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and you will get to see my process of how I often do things. Obviously, it is still very empty, but that's going to change pretty soon, because next off, we are doing the walls. So let's try this thing again, shall we? So, how did I do this again? It was like that? It was like this? Oh, hey, it worked! Ah, it's so cool! Oh, that's so cool! I love time travel! Time travel's awesome! Now, we have done the wall, and it is looking pretty good. I am a big fan of this design. Now, obviously, those parts are probably going to be covered up by chests, but, I mean, it looks cool for now, doesn't it? Very cool. I'm a big fan of this. Now, we only need a few more things before we are finally completed. We need the chests, we need the ceiling, and a few extra little details to make it all pop. So let's do this thing one more time. Or a couple more times. So, like, 2 more times. So, now, we need the ceiling, so let's try that again, so... there we go! Much better! Now, the roof is done! And it is looking very, very decorative, if I do say so myself. I am a huge fan of this. Honestly, I've had this build, like, just sitting here for so long. I'm honestly surprised I haven't done it yet. But I'm so glad we're finally getting around to doing it. Finally expanding upon the actual, like, you know, the main base itself instead of the village. So, at least this was really cool. And we still have a couple more things to do. Just a few more details, which we will get done. Oh, that's... It's fine. It's fine. Just a couple of holes every now and then, but it's fine. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with this. But yes, we do have just a few more details to sneak in, things that will definitely tie it all together. So this will include the chests, and this will be the final whip around that we do. So, let's do this proper. So, we go from looking like this, and this empty area, to looking something a little more like... to this. The final part has... There's an Enderman. There's an Enderman. I don't... Hold on, I gotta check this. I have to make sure that he's not griefing my shit, alright? I'm sorry for the little bit of a delay, but I've come across a few grass blocks down there, and I do not want an Enderman griefing my shit. But it looks like he was maybe in a cave, so I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay, well, back to it. Welcome to the storage room. Well, this is the entrance, not the actual storage room itself, but you probably knew that. Stop it. Stop. But welcome. It is much more full than it was before, and it is a lot of chests which I'm going to have to categorize and go through and put items in. So these little guys don't just put stuff in random chests. There we go. Let's just wax you guys. I need some more wax. Luckily, I had enough for everything, so hopefully I don't come in here and everything doesn't turn green. I have a crap ton of wax, probably a lot more than I actually needed, but it's all orange, so at least it's working, I suppose. Let's just wax you guys. Now, something I did notice in my creative world is these guys do actually bump into each other and block their paths. So that is something that I might have to watch out for. but what I at least have noticed as well is they actually come up these stairs that I made and go through all of these chests. Well, eventually, it does take them forever, but yay! Auto sorting! But I am a very big fan of this. I'm a huge fan of this. I love the copper. I love how, honestly, this was all made before the copper update actually happened with the introduction of copper golems. So the fact that these guys are inventory sorters is so convenient for me. Genuinely so convenient. But yeah, this is it, and I am very happy with it. I can finally start putting stuff in these chests and sorting everything. Oh, it's gonna be fresh and it's gonna be good. So I'll probably end up putting some signs up and some item frames and stuff. But you won't have to worry about that. I'll probably end up doing that, you know, off recording, so you don't have to, you know, deal with that. It was certainly a mission, but we got it done in the end, and I am very happy with it. Now, if I remember correctly, the storage chamber would actually be around... It'd probably be around, like, here, like, underneath me here, yeah, about here, about right here it would be. So cool, I'm glad that everything is going smoothly. I can't wait for future projects, I can't wait for going back to building the village. That's gonna be great. What happened to my door? What happened to my door? Hey! What? Huh? Okay, alright. Well, I'm gonna have to replace that. That's strange. Didn't expect that to be broken, like, ever. But I suppose we'll end it there. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, absolutely annihilate that like button. And I will see all you goobers in the next one. See ya!